What it do, YouTube? It's your boy RJ, the most humble, most blessed YouTuber on the planet, and I'm back with another video for y'all. Now, before we get into the video, I want y'all to hit that like button, you feel me? Hit that subscribe button if you're new. It helps support the channel, you feel me? We're on the way to 700 subs. Today, we got another ranking video, tier list if you will, you feel me? I did previous artists before. It's been a while since I did one of these, so I'm back with another for y'all. We're gonna be doing Lil Uzi. Lil Uzi is next up on the list, you feel me? I know his albums pretty well because I've listened to almost all of them. So what better way to rank them for me to rank them for y'all, you feel me? I've been listening to Uzi since, I want to say Lil Uzi vs. the World was, I think, the first tape I listened to. I went back and listened to his older stuff too, but I've been listening to him since about 2016, if you will. So a good amount of time, about 5 years. So I ain't gonna waste our time. Let's just get right into these Uzi albums. I know some of y'all might get mad at me for this, but we're gonna try, and I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on which albums I belong where. So, alright, let's get to it, y'all. So, let's start with, should we go in order here? Should we go from current to you know, latest, or should we just go out of order, random order? Let's just go random order, because I never really go in order with these anyway. So let's start with the Perfect Love tape. The Perfect Love tape, I thought this was a very, I want to say, you know what, I'm gonna say good. I'm gonna say I thought this was a very good tape. I think this tape actually gets slept on by a lot of people. I don't think people give this tape the credit that it deserves, honestly, because there was some good songs on here. Like, I know Do What I Want was on here. I know Erase Your Social, that was on here. That's one of my favorite Uzi songs. That song was hard, you feel me? And it's a lot of other songs that was on there that I thought was good, you feel me? But yeah, I feel like that tape don't get the credit it deserves, in my opinion. But that's just me. Y'all can let me know if y'all think differently about this tape. But I think the Perfect Love tape goes in the good tier. I think it's a very good tape for Uzi, you feel me? So I think that goes in the good tier. Let's move on to, you know what, let's move on to Love Is Rage 1. I thought Love Is Rage 1 was great. I'm not gonna say goated. I have my one that goes in. I only think Uzi got, well, no, you know what, I think he got two goated tapes, but I'ma just, you know, we're gonna get to those. But I think Love Is Rage 1 is a great tape. I would introduce this tape if somebody was new to Uzi. If somebody was like, "Hey, put me on to Lil Uzi. What is a Lil Uzi project I should listen to," or something like that, I will put them on to this. This is a great introduction to, you know, who he is. And I miss this Uzi, man. Like, I miss the early pink. I mean, not pink, but purple. I miss that Uzi, man. I feel like that Uzi need to come back. I mean, he's doing cool now, you feel me? He doing good still, but I'm just saying I miss this. This was like prime, like, you know, him going into his own. But yeah, Love Is Rage 1 to me, I think it goes in the great tier, in my opinion. Yeah, great tape by Uzi. Alright, let's get into what we gonna do next. Let's do the Real Uzi. This is a throwback. So for any of y'all new Uzi fans out there, y'all probably ain't gonna know about this. The Real Uzi, I thought this tape was meh. And I know some of y'all gonna be like, "Oh my god, bro, you tripped." I thought this tape was meh. I mean, it had some bangers on there, but I feel like it was overall meh. I feel like it could have been better. You know, I would not put this, like, maybe if somebody said, "You know what, give me a Uzi tape that isn't about what he talked about now, that give me like a throwback Uzi tape," then I would recommend that to him, of course. But I feel like this tape was it was like that. It was meh. But moving on. Now, let's get into the first. You know what? Let me just think, because this one Uzi tape I think is trash, and I hate to put it in this, but I know I'm gonna make some of y'all mad with this. I already know. I already know I'm gonna make some of y'all mad with this. But I think the Real Uzi fans would agree with me on this. Eternal Take was not good, man. I'm sorry, you know, I know the tape. That tape was hyped up. That album was hyped for years. Like, he hyped that album. People was waiting for him to drop this for a long time. And I just feel like it didn't live up to the hype, bro. It didn't live up to the hype. Baby Pluto was like the best song on there. Part 2, well, P2 was good. Like the little sequel he did to XO2, but overall, that album, it wasn't it, bruh. It wasn't his best, honestly. I think it could have been a lot better. And to me, I definitely was disappointed by it, in my opinion. So I'm sorry. Look, I mean, Eternal Take gotta go in the trash tape. That's the only. I'll say this. That's the only tape that's gonna go in the trash tape. All right. The rest of these are not going in the trash tape. But I'm just saying that tape, in my opinion, it gotta go in that tier. It wasn't it. It wasn't it, in my opinion. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Now, let's move on to Love Is Rage 2. Love Is Rage 2, I thought was a great tape, in my opinion. I thought Love Is Rage 2 was great. You know, I know it got mixed reviews a little bit when it first came out, but I went back and listened to that tape and I'm thinking, man, this tape was actually pretty great. Like, I really liked a lot of the songs on there. You know, the deluxe version was good too. You had 20 Minutes, you had Dark Queen, The Way Life Goes, I think that's what that song is called. You had XOR Tour Life, you had bro, you Sauce It Up. Like, you had a lot of songs on that album, bro. That album to me was great. I really enjoyed that album, in my opinion. But yeah, moving on, we're gonna go Uzi versus the World 1, which is, in my opinion, goated. I think it's one of Uzi's best projects, in my opinion. Uzi versus the World. This is the first tape, like I said, I listened to and I heard of Uzi. Amazing. You know, and I definitely recommend this. If somebody wanted to get into Uzi, I would recommend this tape, because Uzi versus the World 1, man, you had, I remember that, you had Money Longer, you had You Was Right, you had, bro, you had so many songs on there that just give me the style. Man, I miss 2016, man. 2016 was just a great year in general. But yeah, bro, like, this tape was fire. Fire. Uzi versus the World 1, fire. You feel me? So I don't think anything else needs to be said about that tape, in my opinion. So fire tape, fire. Now, last but not least, we got Uzi versus the World 2. And I don't know, I may be jumping the gun on this, but I think this tape is in the goated tier with Uzi versus the World 1. Like, bruh, Uzi versus the World 2, this should have been, was actually Eternal Take Deluxe version, but Uzi versus the World 2 should have been Eternal Take. That's what the album should have been, because Uzi versus the World 2 or Eternal Take Deluxe, that was amazing. That was great. Like, he should have put that out as Eternal Take. I don't know, or he should have just scrapped Eternal Take and came out and said, it's you know, sorry y'all, I know y'all was expecting Eternal Take, but Uzi versus the World 2 is gonna be the album that replaces it. This is it. You feel me? I feel like it would have been a much better strategy if he did that, because bruh, the songs on that, like, Yes Sirski is my favorite song on the whole album, you feel me? But Myron and What's Up and Beam with Cook, like, bruh, don't even get me started. Like, that album, I know it might be early, but I'm putting that album in the goated tier. You feel me? I'm putting it in the goated tier. So, you know, my two, to me, he got two goateds. That's Uzi vs. the World 1 and 2. You know, 2 great, 1 good, and mad. And so, you know, this is my Uzi rankings. If y'all disagree with me, y'all can let me know in the comments. You feel me? Y'all can let me know which goes where and which is what. But honestly, I think that's my you know, Uzi tape rankings. All of that. If you like, enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new. I'm not sure what artist I'm gonna do next, but I'm sure I'm probably going. I try to avoid artists that got an album coming out soon. I know Uzi probably might drop an album shortly, probably in the next couple months or something like that, but I thought I'd come on here and do his version for y'all, you feel me? So leave a like, enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe button if you're new. Boy, RJ, I'm out.